there is a particular dilemma that every carnivorous plant grower is going to go through every spring, and that regards flowers. You'll notice that every spring, carnivorous plants are going to send up these weird, alien-shaped buds from the center of their growth points, and believe it or not, these are flower stalks. Of course, they're going to vary in size and shape, and even the way they look depending on the species. For example, these are flytrap flowers. And although I don't have any currently blooming, I can show you what the buds look like. They usually have these white flowers that shoot up pretty high above the soil. Sarracenia flowers are the same way. Of course, they vary depending on the species. Did you see that gnat just get stuck right there? That was awesome. But I was gonna say they hang like that above the flowers. When it comes to Sarracenia, especially if the plant is established, I'm usually just gonna let it flower. They're harder to get to flower anyway, so it's more rewarding, and plus you can do a whole bunch of different seed stuff. It's pretty awesome. With Diania, on the other hand, the flowers take a lot of energy and they can hurt the plant if they're too small. For example, these are smaller offsets of B52 carnivorous plants, and I'm definitely going to be cutting off these flower stalks once I can reach them. That way the plant will get to keep all of its energy and repurpose it into shooting its roots and, growing bigger. On the other hand, these mature sized plants, I'm not going to be cutting off the stalks. I'm just going to let them grow. Maybe I'll even try pollinating, and again, I will make updates as we continue. Check out that Sarracenia stalk. Very cool. You also have to keep in mind that even if your plants are mature and established like this, it's important to make sure that they have not been repotted recently either. For example, if you were to pot one of these offsets into this tiny pot and then continue to let it flower, it will die because it did not have the time to reroot. So only let them flower if they've been in their pot for a while, they haven't been messed with, like it's been a good amount of time for them to really root in. Otherwise, you can just cut them off. I'll show you how to in a couple videos. Easy peasy. Of course, everybody can feel free to ask questions in the comments below. You can do your own kind of research and look up pictures of your plants, and I'll answer them all as best as I can. And trust me, in a couple weeks when all these plants are a lot bigger, it's going to make a lot more sense. And for those of you who have made it this far, there you go.